Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of I Bought a Watch. If you like what you see, please remember to like and subscribe, it really does help the channel out. In this episode we're moving off from last episode something old to something new. And for a channel first we're going to be looking at a dive watch. So this watch I picked up from a sale on AliExpress for $55 and that is £44 and did not pay any import duty. And as luck would have it, AliExpress has just started its summer sale on the 15th of June, so you too can go and pick up this watch. I'll leave a link in the description below. So let's get her open and have a look. So here we have the Pagani Design reference number PD1639. That the eagle-eyed of you will have spotted is clearly a homage to the Rolex Submariner Hulk. Now, first impressions and at a glance, I think it does a rather good job. Now before I go any further, I just want to mention this is not the supplied strap, and it was actually supplied on a green NATO, which you can see in episode 1 of I Bought a Watch. Personally, I thought that was a bit too much green. Now when you're buying an automatic dive watch from AliExpress for £44, you really don't expect much of that cost to go into the packaging. However, Pagani Design have still managed to do better than the typical bubble wrap and a paper bag. Included in the packaging is the information pamphlet, a molded and chromed hang tag with the words Pagani Design and their logo, and of course that all-important guarantee card. However, in typical AliExpress fashion, it is completely blank, so won't be holding out for a refund or warranty anytime soon. Now without further ado, let's have a closer look at this watch. The first thing you notice when you pick up this watch is it does have a nice weight to it, and I really think that adds to this piece's feeling of quality. The second thing you notice is of course that dazzling green sunburst dial. It is rather a Marmite look for some, however Pagani also offer this up in a black and blue dial variant, as well as a two-tone variation of each colorway. Each version can be bought on a NATO as I bought it, or on a steel bracelet. As always, I'll leave links in the description below. So now let's go over some of this watch's specifications. This watch houses the Seiko NH35A movement. This is an absolute workhouse movement, and after some regulation, I've got mine running on and off the wrist at -1 seconds a day for just over a month. The watch has a case diameter of 33mm and a lug-to-lug of 52mm, with a nice lug width of 20mm. This is perfect, so you can pop it on some aftermarket straps like I have. The case is 13mm thick and also features a signed screw-down crown. Another amazing feature of this watch, considering its £44 price tag, is the coinage bezel and ceramic bezel insert, which slopes up nicely to meet that crystal. The bezel action on this piece is low resistance with a slightly satisfying click. My example features little playback on the bezel. My only real gripe is that when you fully rotate it, the lume pip does not perfectly align with the 12 o'clock and is slightly to the left. The dial is obviously a heavy homage to the Rolex Submariner and copies a lot of its design cues. The main standout feature is obviously that stunning green sunburst effect, which cleanly printed on the dial reads Pagani Design and the Pagani Design shield at the 12 o'clock, with automatic water resistance written at the 6, a very similar layout to the Submariner, which it is based on. The watch uses a Mercedes handset with a lollipop second hand. The 12 o'clock features a triangle indices with batten indices at the 3 and 6 and circular indices on the remainder. The unframed date complication at the 3 o'clock is nicely magnified at approximately 2.5 times magnification by that Cyclops, also made of sapphire crystal. Another feature which helps with the durability are the nice integrated crown guards that slope up to meet the crown but still allow easy access. The finish on this case is a high polish finish on the sides of that case. These, especially when handling the watch, are incredibly prone to finger smudges. Now the top of the lugs are a satin longitudinal brushing, and that completes it for the finishing. I am still amazed that this watch costs only £44. Operating and setting this watch is really easy thanks to that big crown. So if you unscrew it, you'll see it pops to the first position. This is where you can hand wind the watch. It does click then to the first position and allows you to change the date by rotating it clockwise. A click to the second position allows you to operate the hands. As you can see, this movement does feature hacking. It stops that second hand to allow you to set the time incredibly accurately. As you heard, the hand winding on this movement is pretty smooth as I screw in the crown. Now let's show you the case back. This watch features a screwed down signed exhibition case back advertising the 100 meters of water resistance and stainless steel case. I always think exhibition case backs are fun and a little mesmerizing for any automatic watch enthusiasts, and this one allows you to clearly see that 24 jewel Seiko NH35A movement ticking away inside. Alright, all that's left to do is to pop this one on the wrist. And there you have it. Isn't she a beauty? So as you can see, even on my 7.5-inch wrist, this one still wears pretty large, and this is probably this watch's biggest downfall. It copies so much from the great Submariner, but it almost as if the designer at Pagani woke up at the last minute and decided to increase that dial diameter by 3mm for whatever reason. This of course means that this watch won't be everyone's cup of tea, but Pagani Design have just released a 40mm dial variant on AliExpress. Again, I'll leave a link in the description below, which I have my fingers crossed could be the best bang for buck fix for all those Submariner fans out there. However, if you're a guy who's a fan of big watches with a slightly larger wrists, this watch still wears perfectly well. Well, that just about wraps it up on today's review of the Pagani Design PD1639 Rolex Hulk homage. If you liked the video, please do remember to like and subscribe and share it with a friend. It really helps the channel out. One last thing, I'd be interested to know what your opinions are on homage watches. Is there a place for a Chinese homage watch in every enthusiast collection? And please let me know in the comments below. Anyway, thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!